Glad to have such a good crowd tonight.
Amen.
We're going to start off with some scripture that a lot of them have learned this year. Earlier when school first started, part of Children's Church learned Psalm chapter 23. And the four girls that's in the children's choir here tonight is going to recite that for us. Then we'll have two other scriptures for them to say tonight. So we're going to start with Psalm chapter 23.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He restores me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Psalms 23. Huh!
And this Reagan Stanfield is going to do a portion of John chapter 14.
John 14, 1 through 6. Let not your heart be troubled. Ye believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself. And where I am, there ye may be also. And whither I go, ye know, and the way I go. Thomas saith unto him, I am the way. How do we know where to go? And the Lord saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. John 14, 1 through 6.
Mr. Brett has our last scripture before we do our song while we're young. So go ahead, Brett.
Don't let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech and life, in love, in faith, and in purity. 1 Timothy 4:12.